with that, we bring in Asra Nomani, a mom in Fairfax County, Virginia, who first broke the story and says that she didn't learn about her son's Merit Scholarship Award until 2 years after the fact. She's also a senior fellow in the practice of journalism with the Independent Women's Network. Asra, great to have you with us today. I want to start actually by playing a soundbite from the governor of Virginia. Here's part of what he had to say about this and how he sees the bigger picture of what is potentially behind this. Let's watch.
It also demonstrates just the extreme nature of this relentless pursuit of equity. They don't care what it costs. They don't care how much damage they do. They're going to make sure that they hold down high achievers so that people don't feel bad.
I mean, it takes a lot of work to be smart enough to get this National Merit Scholarship, to do well on that test. Asra, tell us what happened to your son and how you learned about it, how you figured it out.
Yeah, what we have here is a pattern and practice of discrimination and systemic injustice. The equity warriors out there want to talk about dismantling this systemic injustice, but they are actually now the purveyors of this racism and discrimination. I have behind me a photo of myself as a 4-year-old girl arriving in America. I was a little bit older there in this picture, Martin Luther King Elementary School, when we knew a world in which equality was our virtue. But now what we have in Fairfax County Public Schools is things like $20,000 for an hour with Ibram X. Kendi, who has famously said, behind me I have this quote, "The remedy to past discrimination is present discrimination." So let me make this very real. All this time, Martha, I've been an activist, you know this. In the summer of 2020, they came after Asian students at Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology. One of the school board members even famously said, "We know that it's anti-Asian, LOL." It was a laughing matter for them. But so what I didn't know, Martha, was that fall, my son had gotten this National Merit Commended Student Award. They've kept it a secret from me. And he is now a sophomore in college. I'm paying out-of-state tuition. I'm on the payment plan, as a single mom, a minority mom. I want to just make this very real for people. This isn't, just equity policy without damage. There's real damage in the lives of families and human beings like my son.
Yeah, and I think it's accurate to call this a war on merit. The
Yes.
idea that, I looked up to kids who got this award. I wasn't one of them when I was a sophomore in high school, but, that was special. They had a picture of them all together in the yearbook, the National Merit Scholars. My sister was one, and I was proud of her. Why can't we be proud of people who achieve and have them be held up as something that we'd like to aspire to?
Yeah, why? Because, Martha, this is the numbers. I've crunched the numbers. I was Secretary of Math Honor at Morgantown High School, and this is the why. Because in Fairfax County, Prince William County, and Loudoun County, the 3 school districts where they have confessed that they withheld the Commended Student Award, the winners of the prize above it, the semifinalist award, 75% of those kids are Asian. So that photo that they would have of our commended students also.
Well, they earned it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unreal. It is unreal.
They don't want to. We're an inconvenient minority for their narrative, but we got to keep fighting.
Yeah, we got to keep looking at people based on what they look like and what their heritage is, and go by their merit, their accomplishment, their grades, and the things that they have worked so hard to achieve. Asra, thank you very much. We are going to stay on this story, and we thank Governor Youngkin as well for his appearance earlier today.